Hey everyone, this is Social Distance, also known as Shepard. Today I'll be doing an Uragaan tutorial with a greatsword. Now, if you'd seen my other greatsword tutorial, notice it was a little bit sloppy. That's because there's a lot of new mechanics of the greatsword this time around that really change the way that you want to be attacking. Now, this is a really fortunate event. This isn't going to happen all the time, but if you get the chance to sneak up on a monster before they see you, always make sure to take the chance to go ahead and hit them. Now, something that I missed in the greatsword tutorial against the Rathian is there's a secret level 3 charge that I thought I was hitting every time, and I was not. Now, in this tutorial, you're going to see me charging up to about like the level 2 charge, and then you're going to see me releasing like about a quarter of a second after it gets to the second spark. When you do that correctly, you'll see a white flash, and what that means is that you've correctly done the level 3 charge. Let's see if I get it this time. Yes! Okay, that's what it looks like. If you just let it go right after you hit the level 2 charge, you'll just get a normal flash, and it won't spark like that. So what that means is that the damage that you do is greatly enhanced. Now, just a little note about the armor set that I'm wearing. I'm wearing full Diablos, which actually only counts the helm, body, and arms. And that gives you critical draw and tremor proof, which is really it's just amazing for Uragaan. It's like, hey, you want to beat Uragaan real easily? Well, just farm up full Diablos. Aside from that, I'm wearing baggy leggings and a baggy tasset. And what that gives me with some gems, which I just conveniently have enough of, is fast charge. And what that means is, not exactly, but almost twice as fast you'll be able to charge up your charges. So, like in my other greatsword tutorial, your main focus when using the greatsword isn't to be trying to get off those massive infinite combo chains on monsters, because really that's not taking advantage of the greatsword's greatest strength, which is really the charge attack. Now, if you go into the damage formula on GameFAQs and you do a little math, you'll realize just exactly how powerful the charge is, especially with a skill like Focus. By the way, I'm using a lot of bombs this time around. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to cut off his chin, or I guess blow off his chin in this case, because I have charged out the feline bombs, and I'm not really going to be doing any damage to the sword on it. But again, back to charges. Going to the level 1 charge will actually give you a multiplier to your damage boost, which actually increases with each level of charge. It goes 1.1, 1.2, and then 1.3. And when you consider all the various multipliers that you're getting off, it's really insane. So whenever you get a chance like this, just do your best, hit, do the slap, and then go into the back charge attack. And every time you can, you're going to want to try and go for that level 3 spark charge. Okay, I didn't get it that time. That's probably that was probably because I screwed up. But generally speaking, even if you can only get off a level 2 charge, like I said in the other tutorial, any hit is better than no hit. And that's especially true with the greatsword. I mean, the level 3 charge is insane. It does a ton of damage. But a level 2 charge is still nothing to complain about. I tried to roll through that attack. It didn't really work. You'll notice that for the most part, I'm trying to aim for his belly. I mean, that's the part of his body where he's the weakest, but if you can hit any other part, especially with a charge, generally speaking, you'll cut through him anyways. Okay, when he goes for the huge super pound, especially if you have Diablos armor, you want to try and get in at least like one main charge and then one rapid charge like that. Now, I got hit there, but I think the risk versus reward was probably worth it. Especially if you have plenty of life and you're not too worried about it. The greatsword is really the sort of weapon where, until you learn the timings correctly on every monster, you're just going to have to learn how to take risks. Okay, I'm just going to make one more trap. I'm going to plan on capturing him. Between all the poison damage and these charges to his stomach, you can take him out extremely quickly. Okay, this rapid chin slap like he has there, you can't really get off a full level 3 charge, but with Focus you can definitely get off a level 2. By the way, you saw me combo a little bit into that. If you think you have an opening but you're not going to be able to get into an actual charge, consider doing just the horizontal slice attack, because it will not bounce on his skin, and even if you hit his legs or his feet, that's a nice little extra boost. Cha-Cha just a little bit too late. I guess probably a little bit too early. Oh, very good. Alright, so the chin's broken. Originally, people were like, hey, I really want to see you break the chin with a greatsword. I'm like, how the heck am I going to do that? Well, I'm not going to do it with a greatsword, but if you have plenty of bombs, it's really a non-issue. And I don't think I have any feline skills anyways. I don't think I have bombardier or anything like that, so it should only take about, what, 2 pluses, 3 large barrel bombs, and just a little help from Cha-Cha to get it going. Alright, I haven't really shown it this video because he hasn't given me too many opportunities, but I'll just talk about it, hopefully you can visualize it. When he's letting out his gas attack, he has 2 parts of his body that are weak, and that's either his sleep one or his fire one. You can hit his head, and if you have the hammer, I guess that would be preferred in case you're trying to knock him out or still break the chin. But if you have the greatsword, the tip of his tail is available to hit, and really, if you have the opportunity, that's a fine place to attack. Let's try and roll underneath his tail. If he's just about to enter the attack, but hasn't actually initiated the attack yet, see, yeah, just hit the tail like right like that. If he hasn't initiated the attack yet, then you just go ahead and roll underneath whatever is coming your way. Okay, so we're at about maybe 8 minutes? 7.5 minutes? And he's already ready to be captured. I don't know what other timings you're looking at. I mean, this is really the most ideal setup you could ever want for a greatsword against Uragaan. And you've got tremor proof, you've got critical draw, so all of your charges are going to come out initially as a critical hit. You've got focus, so those level 3 charges are going to come out extremely fast, and you've got tremor proof, so his chin's not going to hurt you. So if you're low rank, and you're hoping to do some really serious Uragaan farming, I really recommend a setup like this. I mean, even in high rank, I mean, just upgrade your Sieglinde up one more level. I think it might go to Sieglinde Plus. I don't remember. This is still probably the best Uragaan farming set you could ever hope with a greatsword. So basically, wait for him to do one of his chin pound attacks and go in for the stomach. If he's doing one of his gas attacks, circle around behind him and hit him in the tail. And otherwise, just take your time, set up traps with bombs, and you should have no problem at all. So in any case, until next time, good luck, and have a good hunt.